Can you just give us some sense of kind of a spiritual encouragement here for those people that have decided to maybe go into that direction about leaving out the processed foods, looking at their level of protein, animal protein intake they're taking, and to kind of get them through that period of transition, which you say it could take anywhere. The transition might take 1 month, it might take 6 months, but in the long run, you're going to be having this long life of longevity that you're looking at, trying to get to 100. So, can you give us some encouragement on that, please?
Well, you got to have, in order to, and I think there are people that are into, a vegan type of diet, especially a raw food type of diet. It could actually, the initial detox is not the big major detox. There's periods of, we go through periods of retracing. A couple years later, you could have a period of a detox. It's coming back. It's coming out of something that happened in the past, and the body's going, deeper and deeper in the cellular level into a cleanse. And there's a lot of things can happen. But the thing is, you have to be, you have to have some kind of faith in what you're doing. But your faith in what you're doing might not be enough. So you have to be spiritually. I believe you definitely have to be spiritually grounded, because you have to be able to see the broader picture. And when you have a belief system, what happens, you're able to have something outside yourself to sustain you through the difficult periods. Now, you might go through a period where you really don't feel good, and you start to question what you're doing, you start to have doubt. But if you have a lot of faith and you're strong in your belief system, I went through that many years ago. I mean, I remember when I first started to do some long-term fasting to find out the validity of it, because some of the old-time fasters, now we know what they were saying now, a lot of it was incorrect. I'm not knocking water fasting, it does have its merits, but years ago I seen a lot of people get damaged, and there were people that succumbed to those type of things because they weren't getting the proper guidance. So I'm not totally against it. I'm just saying that there were a lot of things that were being said that weren't right. So I decided to do a lot of long-term fasting myself to find out, what the benefits were, and to see if I could get some benefits from it, and to have that experience, because I didn't want to talk about something that I never experienced. I think that's the problem today. A lot of people talking about things they read about or they heard about on the internet, but they never experienced. So that's how I came to the conclusion that these long, heroically long water fasts were totally unnecessary, and sometimes they were actually detrimental. They were a problem. So the point I'm trying to make here is that you should, try to educate yourself as much as you possibly can. Do as much reading as you possibly can. Be very careful about, what you see on the internet. There's a lot of tremendous information on the internet, but a lot of it is, it's anecdotal, or it's abstract science, or result of double-blind studies, and that doesn't make it factual.